Hello and welcome to another Phase 5 phonics lesson. Today we're looking at the R, air and ear sound and we're focusing on writing. Let's get started. Okay, we're starting off with writing today, which means we've got three digraphs on the screen to think of some words for. We've got the AR digraph up here making the R sound. We've got the U split digraph E making the U or the OO sound. And we've got the IE digraph making either the E or the I sound. So give yourself 2 or 3 minutes, no more than 5, to think of some words. Click pause here and click play when you're done. Great, hopefully you've come up with some words for each of those sounds. As usual, I'll have some different ones to you, but let's have a talk through some of the words you could have found. So for the AR, I had shark, sharp, mark, harp, dart, car, smart and harsh. For the UE split digraph, I had use, cute, cube, tune, plume, consume and tube. And for the IE digraph, I had relief and priest, where it was making the E sound. And for the I sound, I had lie, pie, fried, replied, and ties. Fantastic. Hopefully you got some great words there. Maybe you got some of the same as me. Let's move on and have a think about those sounds we were thinking about earlier in the week. So here they are. Now remember, we were looking at 3 different sounds. We were looking at the R sound, the air sound, and the ear sound. And we said that even though the spelling of this A-R-E and the A-R here are similar, we need to make sure that we remember that this A-R-E spelling, which is a new one that we're learning, makes the air sound. Now, we're spelling today, so let's remember how we need to spell words, especially when we don't quite know how to spell them. I'm going to take the word software. A piece of software is like a computer program. So what I need to do is I need to say this word, I need to slow it down, hear each of the sounds, and then I can have a go at writing it. So watch me do that. Software, 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 software. Okay, now I've got all of those sounds, I can have a go at spelling. Software. Now remember, I don't stop there, I need to check that I've got all the right sounds, no more and no less. Software. Fantastic. As usual, I needed to know that this was the A-R-E spelling, but by sounding each of those out, I've got a really good idea of how to spell that word. So before you have a go at spelling, here are the words that you had a go at reading earlier in the week. So click pause here, have a quick read through just to get your brain ready and recognizing these sounds, and then we'll do some spelling. So click pause here and have a go at that. Brilliant, hopefully you're nice and familiar with those now. One last thing to do before we spell, and that's red words. So we had half, many, and any. And we said that many and any are just 2 words that are really, really common. They're not related to the sounds we've been looking at, but we really, really need to know them. So many and any. But this top one here, half, well, that makes the R sound in the middle. Half. And it's very unusual because we've got this AL in the middle, which seems to be making this R sound, which is not how we normally spell the R sound. So that's one to remember, and it's really important because we use it in maths all the time. Okay, so half, many, and any. Click pause here, just have a quick go at reading those through a few times, and then click play and we'll do some spelling. Brilliant, let's get on with our spelling then. So first word, this is with the AR digraph, is the word harmful. Harmful. Click pause and click play when you need to check. Okay, ready to check? Here it is. Harmful. And we've got that AR spelling in here. Notice that it's only got one L on the end. Often when a word ends in the sound, it's only got one L. Not always, but that's something to look out for. Okay, next one. We've got the air sound spelt A-I-R. And your word is fairy. Fairy. Okay, click pause and click play when you want to check. Here it is then. F-air-e. Fairy. And you can hear that air sound in the middle with the A-I-R, and you can see that Y is making the E sound on the end. Fairy. Okay, ready for the next one. Your word is parent. Parent. Click pause and have a go at that one. Here we go then. Here's parent. P-a-n-t. Parent. And you can hear that we say that R sound slightly in the middle, even though we're making the air sound, parent, parent. But we've definitely got that air sound in there, and it's A-R-E. Okay, last one with a clue. This is the word nearby. If something is nearby, then it's close to you. Click pause, have a go at nearby. Here it is. N-e-b-I, nearby. Notice that this time we've got the letter Y making the I sound on the end of a word. We saw it making the E sound in fairy, now it's making the Y sound in nearby. But we've got that ear sound in the middle there with the E-A-R. Okay, time for you to have a go without some clues. Are you ready? Your first word is clearing. Clearing. Okay, click pause and click play when you're ready to check it. So here's the word clearing. Clearing. And we've got the E-A-R making that ear sound in the middle. Okay, well done. Let's have a go at the next one. Your word is the word square. Square. Click pause and have a go when you're done. So here's the word square. Square. Notice that we've got that Q-U digraph that we see a lot of the time. Whenever you have a Q, it's almost always followed by a U. And there we have the air sound at the end being spelt with the A-R-E. Just a little tip for you. It's really okay if you make mistakes in this part because we're learning new sounds, we're learning new words. Make sure though that if you do make a mistake, write out the correct spelling next to it. That way you're helping your brain to learn the correct spelling. And if you really want to challenge yourself, write out the correct spelling a few times. That will help your brain to learn it even more. Okay, let's have a go at the last word for today. Your word is the word darker. Darker. Click pause and then click play when you're done. Here we go, here's the word darker. D-A-R-K. Darker. And we've got the A-R spelling of that R sound. And notice we've got that short sound, that schwa sound that just makes an sound at the end. Darker. Darker. Brilliant. Well done on today. Well done for having a go at spelling all of those words. We'll finish there. Well done on finishing another phonics lesson. Now we've come to the end of the first part of phase 5. So far we've been looking at sounds and we've been looking at all the different ways that you can spell them. We've finished doing things like that for a little while. Next up, we're going to be looking at the endings of words, some specific endings and some rules we need to know, and also looking at what happens when we take two words and we merge them together to make one smaller word. Okay, so that's coming up in the next few weeks. But a massive well done to you for getting this far through phase 5. We've looked at loads of sounds and you've done an absolutely fantastic job. So you should be really proud of yourself. Have a great weekend and I'll see you back again next week for the second part of phase 5. See you soon.